Justin Fields, Ohio State, part one, I'm sure, of what will be many in the Justin Fields analysis. Fire it up. Let's get it going. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, Justin Fields. This was a big one. I was very excited. Did a number of his videos, games last year over the offseason. Excited to see where his game is at, where it evolved to. Know that there were some highs, some lows. This first one that we're looking at this year is versus Indiana. There are some great plays. There's a great start, but there are absolutely some inconsistencies. And so we are diving into it. If you want the entire video, you know the drill. Hop over to the Quarterback School Patreon community. It comes out this week. This one, highlights, lowlights. Let's get it going. Welcome to the QB School. All right, Justin Fields versus Indiana. First couple plays of the game here. Gonna rip a shot right down the middle of the screen. Boom. Catch him. Playing two trap, a little creeper pressure. They brought all sorts of pressure all day. Again, love arm strength, decisiveness, being able to drive the ball down the field. This thing is a thing of beauty. Dealing really with some significant pass pro issues all game. Nice job here with the full slide. Again, you can see the defender's not looking, only covering the width of his shoulders. Strike. Love it. Love the design. Love the aggressiveness. Again, being able to see things and rip them down the field. How they get there, starting a little bunch, shift out to a 2x2 with a sniffer. Again, for me, they were doing all sorts of trying to hit him with trap a bunch of different ways, but this is just, let's go find it. And this is just too much space down here for this half-field player to be able to say, yeah, we're going to try to get both here. Hard to play that with that much space to the field in the college game. Really nice job being able to see it. Decisive, again, accurate down the field, driving the ball. This is how you start a football game. Yes, please. Again, how they get there with that faux closed, trying to carry the 2. Can't hang with 5. And there it is. Get in the end zone. Come on. Inside the 10. Again, from the back end, little play fake. Really like the base. Being able to put all his cleats in the ground, drive it. Watch the offensive line, full slide right. There it is. 7-person protection. Taking shots down the field. Get out of the way, ref. Love it. Big time. Very next play. Let's come back. Take advantage of the exact same spot in the field. This time they hit him with 0 up top to the slot. Going to work a little post. Again, no shot. Pass protection looked the same. Again, love Justin Fields. Big dude. Stand tall in the pocket. Deliver a strike. Again, watch the protection. We're shifting. 7-person slide protection to the left this time. Sniffer coming across. That slide protection picks up everything. And again, just aggressive, decisive, clean. Certainly clean looks, right? We're throwing to the number 1 read every single time. Again, wide open down the middle of the field. It looks like potentially could have the option to go kind of Poco-ish, but right here, he does a great job taking it to the post. Who knows if that's the case or not. Again, this DB has no chance. He turns his bottom to the middle of the screen, to the middle of the field, and you're going to get crossed up all day. Again, love the decisiveness, love the screen, ability to drive the ball. You know, something I think Justin Fields does very well. Again, the base element, check that base out. No heel click, all his cleats in the ground, wait, see it, drive. Strike. Ball location, up on his face. Beautiful. Just an absolute perfect start to a game. 2 for 2, march it right down the field. Full slide protection, take away any sort of game twists. They hit him with a bunch of different pressures in this game. Nice pass pro. Beautiful. And that's really as good as it got. There were some nice throws the rest of this game, but there are some issues as well. This first one, late down the middle of the field. A variation of dagger, and this thing is late. Basically, everybody's open. For one reason or another, he's just indecisive, making this decision to go right down the middle of the field. Again, for all my pass pro fans out there, you see the center? Looks like he's making a 5-0 call. A little 5 on his backside. There it is. See the offensive lineman go out, double fan. Fields, again, toesy for me here, late. Hit the safety in the chest, never a great thing. Again, scheme-wise, I do love seeing him get involved with the tackle, though. Not quitting on the play. This is just dagger at the bottom of the screen. Right? They hit him with a creeper pressure, just meaning they're only rushing 4, one non-traditional rusher. Again, this is wide open to the seam if he hits this on time. Down here to the bottom of the screen. Again, for me, dagger concept, whether you call this a seam or a clear post, we're running through here, trying to clear it out for that dagger to come in underneath it. Now, this is a little bit unique just because it's so open, right? There's so much space because of where that middle field player is right here. So much space here. And then because they pressure here and run, this flat defender turns and runs like he's going to try to run out here. So really, you've got this early if you're going to anticipate and peek this. And then you've got this big time, put it right on the hash. So even, I think it makes that interception sear even a little deeper when you got multiple options. Again, seam right there. He make that throw easy. 5's wide open. There's not anybody within 10 yards of him. So late to the seam. Then you can see the in coming across with 2 right there. Put it right on the hash. So footwork wise here, just for me, a reset or a hitch late. Again, it always sears even worse for me when you see the check down open too. If for some reason it's muddy, it's not always going to be clear. Get it down to your back. But man, that is a tough one. I think that was the first 3 plays of the game. So to come out so high, then to come with something like this, where it's just like, it wasn't a force. There were guys open. It's just late for whatever reason, whether he's trying to like look off the middle field player, which I'm not sure why you would do that on this play. But my goodness. Some bad picks in this game. I'm going to show you 2 of them, but that one late down the middle of the field when guys are running open, issue. 3rd and 4 here, big 3rd down. We got a little dragon lion slant flat at the bottom of the screen, hits the slant. Love this. An absolute laser strike. I will say for my personal taste, it's a touch late. For me, he's finding the laces. Now, maybe that's how they teach him to do it. Good for them. I'm sure they know exactly what they want to do offensively, but for me, it's a touch late. So scheme-wise, got a full video on Dragon Lion. You watch this channel, you probably know exactly what Dragon Lion is. We're going slant here. We're going flat here. We're going usually dart or quick slant with a slant here. You can read this a bunch of different ways. Versus middle field closed, most high-level teams will tell you to go away from rotation or best matchup on the outside. And right here, this dude is a lot of space right here. Love it. Lots of good stuff. This is a throw you will see him make on Sundays. That's why it's in the video. Again, be able to drive this ball to the field. 1, boom. If you're going pure tempo, maybe because it's to the field, you get a little bit more time, but just the tempo of this drop here. Catch. It just feels a touch late, but maybe it's because they're working it. They know exactly what they're doing together. Just really nice. Love seeing that kind of confident rip out of the pocket. Again, just the minuscule criticism here for me is trying to find the laces. To me, makes it just a half tick late, but still beautiful 3rd and 4 completion. 2nd and 6. This next one. Again, going from 3x1, 2x2. Again, big shot outside up top. This shows off the arm strength, the base. Again, looks like he could complete that to, the ESPN camera over there. This thing is a cannon. And there's a lot of throws like this. You can see strong base, lower half, rip that thing. Look at that thing. Look at the trajectory of this thing. This thing comes out high and hot. And that is drive. He could complete that in the CFL to the field. That thing is a moonshot. Great catch, too. Big time. That is just to the field. College hash, wider than a pro hash. You'll never have to make this wide of a throw in the league. Play action fake, base, no heel click, rip outside the numbers. Up high. Again, that ball's not dying. It's not below his waist. Didn't get hit by a gust of wind. That thing is coming out hot. These are the things you just can't teach. Whoop. Powerful strike. halftime, you dig the channel and you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications, let you know when we go live, when we put out new content. I certainly appreciate the support for the channel. Do me a favor, hit that like button too, engage, comment. I'll do my best to get back to as many as I possibly can. Then, if you're looking to take your game to the next level, and you think you are ready for what I think is the best content that I create video-wise, hop over, check out the Quarterback School courses. We've got an RPO course, a how to beat every coverage course, a pass protection course. If you're looking to ramp up your game, get over there, check out the courses. I appreciate it. Let's keep this video going. Next couple examples here, him taking off and running. This to me is a variation of cross, number 5 down here, running across, can't get across. What happens when you carry these seams? Creates a lot of seams in the defense. He's able to take off. And the spin, whoop. Pretty sweet athleticism for a big dude. He is a big cat. I think the easy comparison that most people will make just with the number is Cam Newton. To me, it's a little bit more, it's got a little bit more Roethlisberger. And I mean that because I think he throws it better than Cam, but also because he's just tough to bring down in the pocket. I mean, nothing, people falling off him all over the place. I don't know if Roethlisberger could ever do that, but again, just being able, big, strong dude, but can also get out and stride out. Again, scheme-wise down here, when I'm talking about carry the 2, they hit him with all sorts of weird zone pressures, simulated pressures, creepers, whatever you want to call it. We're trying to get across on this crosser. Now, he can't really get across. He's getting walled off right here. Pressure right here, walled off, walled off, walled off. Well, when this defender is trying to wall and run with this over here, it creates just a huge lane. Right? This is what happens when you play against guys who can run and you carry the seams. So you're carrying any sort of vertical from the inside wide receivers. You're going to create these valleys in the defense. And when it's not there, it's not clean. You take off and run. There it is. And you can see that over trying to get over there, that crosser trying to find some space. No. Now it's middle of the field, wide open. No one between the hashes. Get what you can get. Make a move. Trying to find the end zone. Love the effort. Lots to like right here. Again, people falling all over him. Really nice right here. They bring 5. Again, can't make the play. Stride out. And then this spin is nice. Whoop. I mean, that guy doesn't even touch him. Big dude trying to bring down. Again, another one right here. This one to me does look like Cam because he goes full Superman into the end zone. But again, not there. They're trying to run a little follow up top with a corner. Right here, get up. Whoop. Big time. Again, just an added dimension. Obviously not something every quarterback can do. Again, check 50 right here, the defensive tackle. This is an issue that comes up when you watch this entire game. There's some pass pro issues. This is a straight up nightmare. Having a guy who's got his hand on the ground in the A gap, not touched. No, he doesn't even touch him. Look at him run away from him. My goodness. Now that is a hell of a play. I mean, that's ridiculous to have someone run through the A-gap who's got their hand on the ground, not even touch the quarterback. Scheme-wise here, they're trying to take advantage of, looks like a variation of smash where you come in here and like fake this shallow, and then this little follow right here where they hit a variation of something similar like that later, a little inside fade, delay. Again, trying to work that up top. It's not there. Obviously, it's not there because you got a defensive tackle running free through the A-gap. Doesn't have time to see it. Get up. Again, love to see this kind of athleticism splash on the film. Because this is stuff you'll be able to do in the red area. I mean, look at that. It's a bad feeling. Not sure what the center's doing here. There is not a pass protection on the planet that the center would skip over this without that other guard coming with him. Even then, I can't think of one. Get out and go. Run away from the big fella. Get up. Beautiful. This is probably one of my favorite throws of the game. Another touchdown. Again, high back 5. Inside the 10-yard line. Down here, 5. Little double move. Got no chance. Again, already hit him on the touchdown with the post, right? Boop. There it is. Quick little inside sluggo. High back 5. Almost like a back shoulder type throw. Little play fake. Again, big, strong, in the pocket, not moving. Not phased. Look at the touch. Beautiful touch. again, 5 being able to come down here and, you know, this is really an NFL type throw for me. So there are a bunch of NFL type throws in this game. But right here, he comes up, hits this thing, and then here, and again, the thing to pay attention to is the ball location, right? High back 5 at the end zone, high where only his guy can get it. So it's really kind of back here where his body kind of turns away from it, protect the throw. You know, I love it. Great, obviously great design, excellent execution, but the ball location, the ball control. Quick little sluggo, whoop. Someone right in his feet, right? The right guard's getting walked back in his feet, can't get through it, but that ball location is perfect. You couldn't hand it to him in a better spot. Thing of beauty. Love it. So many good things. Again, pass pro, someone walking back in his lap. He really dealt with some pass pro issues. They're in a full slide again. But I love that ball location. But unfortunately, there were a few too many of these type of plays. Again, dagger up top. They hit him with a 5-person pressure. So we're reading dagger up top. They're going to carry the clear post or seam, and that dagger's wide open. I mean, it's wide open. Then he decides to try to get it to him late because he sees him flash, but he's in the grasp. Now 4 comes in and makes a ridiculous play, punches it out, little peanut punch, thing of beauty. But these are the ones that are hard to get over anything else. For all the great throws, there are throws like this where you're I'm kind of wondering, you know, just looking at him right here, where was he even looking? You know, look at that punch, thing of beauty. Love the offensive lineman hustling, fall on the ball. But scheme-wise here, I mean, where are you looking? It looks like he's looking, I can't tell you where he's looking. They're running a variation of trap up top. So they're gonna carry the clear post. We've already drawn this up, but I'll hit it again here. They're going to, here's that clear post or seam, whatever you want to say here. And here's that little mini dagger in route. They are going to carry this right here. That means run with the number 2 vertical. That means this doesn't get bigger than when they carry the seam. They carry the seam, you're going to get dagger called on you immediately. Trying to get that half field, trying to get that cloud corner up top. This thing it's wide open. These are the ones that, you know, you want to get them on the film room. You want to say, hey, what were you doing? What were you looking at? I could say maybe you try to rip that seam, you know, if you think your guy can run by him, but at that point you can't. You got to get off the dagger. There's no one within 10 yards of him. There's also no reason to take off here, right? They're rushing 5. You know, he might see that thing flash right in front of him, a little hole, but I mean, just get to the number 1 read. I mean, even if you were to say, hey, let's work this little hinge down here at the bottom of the screen, you could still throw that thing out on the boundary. To me, I don't, this looks a little panicky. You know, I think he obviously a disaster at the end, right? You're in the grasp, late down the middle of the field, chuck it up, hand grenade, all sorts of bad. Teammates bail you out. But, geez, you know, this is one of those ones where, and it'd be one thing if it was just one time, but there was another one where he threw a pick in the grasp. Watch the whole film. Again, there's no reason to take off here. Where are his eyes? We know what the route is, right? We got a hinge on our left and a dagger on our right. Where are you looking? It looks like his eyes are down and he's not at the back of his drop. Then I love the fight here, but you just got to, I mean, this is tough. Again, I really do love the fight. Sometimes you just got to be able to take the L, because that is just you just don't see plays like this splash on, in my opinion, very often for guys who are really should go this high in the draft. This is a head scratcher. Doesn't take anything away from 4 though. Right here, enjoy this just as a football fan. Cross, boom, right on the ball. Get you some peanut. Wow. So that is a wrap. Justin Fields versus Indiana. Some highlights, lowlights. Really tried to paint a decent picture of what the entire performance looks like. I personally think if you are interested, you will love the full game analysis, because there really are a lot of things about the game that I really like from him. Cannon of an arm. Great athlete. Makes some really impressive drive splash throws. But there are also plays, whether it's pass protection breakdowns, whether it's maybe some scheme limitations about what they're asking him to do, some decision making, some in the grasp throws, some missed opportunities. Really, I thought a pretty good game to show kind of the full experience of where he was at, where he is at currently as far as his evolution in play. Excited to watch more over the course of the offseason leading up to the draft. Thank you so much for hanging to the end. I will see you next time. Have a good one.